Have you ever bought something and then like 2 months later you find it in the back corner of a closet somewhere and you're like, why in the world did I buy that? I'd never use it. There's a lot of stuff out there that you just don't need to be buying. America is stuck in an issue with consumerism where you feel like you need everything. You get suckered into buying everything. These advertisers out there for these big companies are insane. The amount of work they put into really tricking you into buying their product. The amount of psychology research that these marketing places do and the advertisement teams on these big companies, the amount of psychology research they do to figure out how your mind works and what's going to trigger it to want to buy that product. It's actually kind of crazy. There's lots of videos and articles out there if you want to dive deep into that side of it. But you just don't need all this stuff. You can have your small luxuries here and there, but I mean, man, if you really look at what you have in life, you don't need anything crazy. If you got the basic necessities of life, and then you got a little bit of extra stuff on top of that, a little technology here and there that can keep you entertained. I mean, you just don't need that much more, and it's sucking away your money, especially nowadays on TikTok and all the short form content, where now they're just sucked into selling products. I mean, TikTok has a full-on shop page now. I feel like you can't scroll for a minute without seeing one of them live streams come up where it's just of people screaming in the camera like it's QVC trying to get you to buy stuff. And I'll admit I've been a sucker for some TikTok shop stuff. I've bought stuff off there just because I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I feel like I could use that. And I did buy it with good intent. Like, I feel like I would use that, and it'd be something I would use often. And a lot of times that's just not the case with these high pressure, quick action advertisements. They get you. You got to buy it now. There's 10 seconds left on this sale. The sale's going to go away. I mean, you go to any website nowadays, and it's like limited time sale. Sale ends in less than 24 hours. It's the psychology they're playing with you. Most times, I've seen it, but myself, I see a sale. It says 24 hours left on this sale. It's called like some random name. It's like we'll just go Black Friday as an example. Black Friday sale ends when Friday ends, and then you come back on Saturday and it's like, oh, now it's a Saturday sale, and it's the exact same sale. I mean, it's just websites and salespeople out there that they're doing this to trick you, to force your hand, be like, I need to do it now or I'm going to miss this deal. But in reality, if you step back, take 48 hours, 2 days to process, do I really need that? Is that something I really need? Most of the time, you'll either decide that you don't need it, or in all honesty, a lot of times you'll probably even forget about it in 48 hours. If it's really something you don't need, if it's really something you need, you'll probably still be thinking about it. But if it's something you don't need, in 2 days later, there's a chance you just forget about it altogether and save your money and put your money towards something better, whether that's saving or something you actually need. I like to focus on the savings part, obviously. I've talked a lot about that in some of my videos. So this is just another little topic I wanted to talk about, just about how you can save money in this sense. Don't fall for the crazy advertisements, the crazy marketing departments of these big companies, because they're out to get you. Not every one of them's like a predatory type thing. I get that. I'm not saying that, but it's just stuff you don't need. You don't need this stuff. I can guarantee you almost all the stuff on TikTok Shop you don't need. That's not going to get you the necessities or the good stuff that you need. So this is just another random ramble, seeming like a trend. I just want to talk about stuff, see what sticks, see what doesn't, and move on from there with the topics I'm choosing to talk about. So